this is Stephanie here. We know you're traveling and couldn't make it to our meeting, so our team here at Franco's Gourmet have created a presentation which includes updates for our last meeting in October. I just want to mention that we're really grateful that you not only hire us for event planning services, but also for our catering services. What we have here is a recap of the event itself. We are creating a private New Year's Eve party for 100 guests. The event will be 21 and over. The event will be held on Monday, December 31st from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. at Brick in San Diego. Of course, the purpose of the event is to celebrate the start of the new year with your friends and family. The theme of the event will be Bites and Bubbly. As you can see, we have our dream board, which we have been working out of. It includes all things black and gold. For food, we'll have hors d'oeuvres and food stations. And for beverages, we'll have, of course, champagne and other drink selections. We have also included a balloon drop, a photo booth, and some other elements you requested. As I mentioned, Brick is our venue. And one thing we love about Brick is that it's essentially an open space, which allows us to just create an envision and make it come to life through the court and other various elements. And that's what we're aiming for on the day of your event. Another thing Brick provides is 24-hour rentals, which means we have access to the venue for 24 hours, starting at 10 a.m. the day of the event until 10 a.m. the next day. So breakdown should be easy for us. Now we have the floor plan of the ceiling. So on the day of the event, right at 10 a.m. in the morning, the first thing we want to do is all the rigging for the balloon drop. We'll set the nets and the balloons and we'll have them ready to go at midnight. Next, we have the ground level, the floor plan. So I'm gonna walk you through all the layout of the venue so you can see we are replacing everything and you have a better feel of what the event will be like. Starting off, we have the main entrance here. We'll have your guests enter through here and have access to a coat check. We have 2 restrooms for them. The lines on the layout indicate black drapes that will be provided by Brick and will serve as sectionals. Overall, we have 16 tabletops throughout the venue. We have a lounge area for your guests, 2 charging stations for their phones, an open air photo booth with props. We have a DJ booth, the dance floor, both which will be lighted. We have the projection screen for our countdown. On this corner, we'll place our bar. We have 3 food stations, the dessert station, and the coffee and water station. Again, this line indicates a black drape that serves as a sectional. Behind it, we'll have our catering team. This is the meal prep area and the plating area. Because Brick does not allow open fire on the venue, all the actual cooking will be taking place outside. So we have a parking lot here, and the staff will have access to the venue through this exit right here. So cooking takes place outside and all the prepping and plating takes place inside. Overall, we have 2 exits or entrances, as you may call them, that will be open, and an emergency exit right here. So this is the look of the event itself, the day of. This is the actual furniture you have selected. We have black and gold lounge. And we also have the gold tabletops you wanted. So the tabletops are linen-less and they create a more modern yet sophisticated look for your event. As centerpieces for the tabletops, we'll have clear crystal vases with LED lighting inside so they can simulate candlelight. We will also have signage throughout the venue, at the bar, the food stations, and the entrance. So the signage will be lit as the one you see here. For the purposes of your event, the signage will read bubbly for the bar, bites for the food station, and we'll have a 2 feet 2019 at the entrance. This is the menu we created based off your selections after the tasting. So for the first hour, we'll have pas hors d'oeuvres. Later on, we'll have 3 food stations that will be refilled throughout the night. We have a flatbread station, a slider station, and a sushi station. Lastly, we have our dessert station, of course, and we have taken into consideration your guests' dietary restrictions for all the food that will be provided at the event. Next, we have our beverage menu. Our welcome drink is a French 75. It's essentially a champagne-based drink with lemon juice, gin, and simple syrup. We also have various selections of liquor for mixed drinks. We have a red and a white wine, 4 selections of beer, and per your request, we have upgraded the champagne selection to be a Moet Imperial Brew. Again, we have our coffee station, which will also serve as a water station and will include some selections of tea. Next, this is the attire I have selected for the staff. In the middle, you see what the catering team will be wearing. They're wearing traditional white coats with black accents. As for our floor people, they'll be wearing black and gold just to go along with the theme of the event. As for our entertainment, we have secured Suit and Tie Group. I know you mentioned how much you love them when you saw them this past summer, so we're excited for that. Suit and Tie will be playing for the first hour upbeat jazz music. Right at 9, DJ Ray will start his set. DJ Ray is working right now on your selection of the song you wanted. So he's trying to incorporate that as the beginning of his set piece. We'll incorporate your song Black and Gold by Sam Sparrow. So that will be exciting. And DJ Ray will also be our EMC of the night. And his group will provide all the lighting, the screen projection, the AV equipment, and the dance floor as well. So some of the fun elements you wanted for us to include the day of the event include party favors for all your guests. So the party kits will include noisemakers, those small champagne bottles with mints on them, and confetti poppers. We have also included a champagne toast, the countdown of course, and the balloon drop at midnight. We have also been working on a risk prevention plan, which includes Uber free ride codes for all your guests. As I mentioned before, the water and the coffee station that will be replenished and refilled throughout the night. We have a strict policy on the guest list, and the guest list will be finalized the day prior to the event just to make note of any last minute changes. And of course, we have our security team posted on all exits. So one last thing I am happy to mention is that we have managed to stay under budget. So we are sending you a copy of our portfolio in PDF format via email, so you can review all our portfolio and see the budget in a more detailed manner. The portfolio also includes a copy of our signed contract and all the permits we have secured for the day of the event. If you can take a closer look and make note of any changes or any questions, and just let us know so we can do this for you and make that happen. Lastly, I just want to say that we are again really grateful that you have hired our event planning services and our catering company, and we can't wait to ring the new year with you. Again, thank you and safe travels.